Well, here we go again. It's another day, another podcast. Another, yawn. We don't normally get them during the day. So, it's lunchtime. So we seem to be doing these at lunchtime now, as we've discussed previously. It's been an odd week, really. It's been a week. So we seem to be going weekly as well, which seems to be a thing. Monday or Tuesday, not quite sure. But always Monday or Tuesday. Very rarely a Thursday. But you never know these things. Anyway, yes, right. Fart. So, yes, now, been an odd week. Been swimming. Been to the woods. Been doing stuff. Been very scouty. Lots of scout stuff. And just generally being me. I'm not really enjoying the last couple of days, so been a bit down. Not wanting to talk to anyone. Not really wanting. I've decided that what's the point of life? Well, there isn't really a point to life, is there? That's the whole point of life. It's just a thing to keep you busy between being born and death, I suppose. If you think about it in that way. We're always searching for something, but it's not there. It's just hardwired into us to think we need to search for something. Just keep us busy. Idle hands and all that. It was a terrible movie. Was it a good movie? I can't remember. But it was a movie. And then there was that other movie. I can't remember what it was. What was I going to say? Anyway, I've been listening to a lot of Warm Dusha, which is good. But today was I went old school. I had a bit of an argument with with Spotify. To be honest, had a big argument because I kept asking for Jesus Mary Chain Darklands album, but it kept trying to play Docklands. So whoever album is Docklands, I'm really sorry, I hate it. Darklands is the one for me. And then there's also Sheep on Drugs. I tried a bit of Sheep on Drugs. Just to see if that got the goth vibe. And I ended up listening to Children by The Mission. That's The Mission UK if you're in America. But we know them as The Mission. But yes, so goth-tastic the last couple of days. I'm in the lab working away, doing lots of circuit boards, busy tinkering, makey. So yeah, so that's it. And I'm going to fart again. There we go. Right, I hope you got that on camera, because that'd be lovely, won't it? Not camera? I'm not on camera. What am I talking about? Anyway, right, we better get on with the book, because we started a new book, haven't we? Oh, we're not 5 minutes in, though. Oh, not 5 minutes in. Now, just to set the scene, I am sitting in my car. I was just discussed as sitting in my car, and I'm watching the today's runners. So every Tuesday and Thursday, a herd of people pile out of a building, getting ready to train for some running thing. And they've all just kind of fumbled out of the main entrance, and they're off for a little run. Good for them. I'm glad they're healthy. I will go back to my giant box of Maltesers at my desk, and sausage rolls and everything else that is mince pies. Eating a lot of mince pies, just so that I can, avoid existing. Anyway, right, let's do the book, shall we? Because I'm just being melancholy. I don't know what a term is. Sort of, I'm sure, correct me at some point. But let's do this crazy thing. We're 5 minutes in, so let's do what we mean to get on. So we started a new book, didn't we? This one's another boss, secretary-esque feel. Okay, right. I haven't got my reading glasses on, so this will be quite a distance away. So if I sound like I'm a little bit far away, it's because I'm having to hold the phone away so that I can read it. Are we all sitting comfortably? Good. Right, let's get on. Oh, does anyone need a poo and a wee? Does anyone need a poo and a wee at this point? Okay, it might be worth going to have a poo and a wee. We are a short episode, but it might be worth having a poo and a wee, just in case. Well, just pause it now, go for your wheeze, and then come back. Okay, right. Have you been? Good. Right, here we go. I once heard it said that a woman has 3 forms of shower. The first, a quick body wash. The second, a quick hair and body wash. The third, that's the date shower, where things get scrubbed and shaven and deep conditioned. As it's turned out, I've discovered a fourth shower. For help, I'm going to an elite sex party shower. It has a lot of elements from shower number 3, like shaving and scrubbing, but includes a few minutes of panicking on the shower floor. No, I think you'll find that it also involves cleaning your bum hole to a point where it's going to be explored. If women have 3 forms of shower, what do men have? I presume there's the slightly getting wet, and then there's the slightly getting wetter so that other body parts get clean. I don't know. I hate baths. Prefer a shower. Not going to lie. My mind clings to the words I read online that women have all the power. If I don't like it, I'll leave. The Helicon Hotel is one of the nicest in the city, so it's not like I'm walking into an organised crime syndicate. Well, you say that, but the last person in that flat was sent to Hong Kong, if we remember the storyline. So she could be in a suitcase by now. That's all. No head. I'm just thinking. At least I tell myself that. Oh, there we go. See, opening up the idea. It's nearly 10:30 when I arrive at the hotel. My high heels click. Oh no, my phone's locked. Not really fast enough. My high heels click on the floor as I walk to reception. My invitation and mask are both safe and secure in my clutch, ready to be whipped out in lieu of an ID. I love the idea that she's carrying a car clutch, just like a clutch handle from a car, lever. It's just secured to my clutch, that I've taken out of my car so no one can steal my car because there's no clutch. Good evening, miss, a hotel attendant says. His eyes dip to the deep V of my black dress before returning to my eyes. He's checking out your boobs, and that's why I usually wear high necklines. A flush raises on his cheek. You're here for a private party? I tug my coat shut. Yes. The elevator to your left, he says, and straight up to the 32nd floor. Have fun, miss. Thank you. And because I couldn't resist, I add, I plan to. Yeah, whatever. I ride along in the elevator, my eyes tracking the ever-increasing number of floors on the display. Do they just magically pop up on the display then? Just like extra buttons appear as we keep going. Maybe it's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory's glass elevator. Who knows? It's become a surefire way to keep my fear of heights at bay. But you're inside a building. You're not looking out, are you? Oh, fucking hell. Focus on the floors I'm passing, and soon enough it's over. I shall breathe a sigh of relief as I step out. Showtime, Freddy. What? Okay, I put my mask on and tie the silken strings together, ignoring the way my heart runs amok in my chest with nerves. The scene that awaits me is extremely normal. An empty corridor, an open doorway with a pretty dark-clad woman in front. Her face radiating calm professionalism. She tucks an iPad under her arm. Welcome, miss. Thank you. One performance has already concluded, but the next one should be just starting now. I nod, like I understand what she's referring to. Terrific. Thank you. She holds her hand out with an expectant look in her eyes. Right, I said, digging through the clutch to hand her my invitation card. Don't ask for ID. Don't ask for ID. I just like the idea that she's still got this car clutch with her. But she didn't just look it over. But she just looks it over and gives me another smile. This one more friend to friend. Welcome, Miss Hartford. Don't forget to check your phone in on the right after you enter. Of course. Oh yeah, no phones. Shocking. She pushes aside the curtain blocking the door. The contrast is sharp, from the bright corridor outside to the dimly lit, smoke-filled rooms beyond. Smoke? Who's turned off all the smoke detectors in the hotel? Surely everyone will be fucking panicking by now. Alarms going off everywhere. You can't even... Because let's all face it, we've all been kicked out of our hotel room because some twats had a fag in the toilets. A scent hangs in the air. Something thick. Sex. Like magnolia and incense. Now, to quote Bloodhound Gang, which I feel we should at this point. I don't know what's wrong with Al Pacino's nose, but the scent of a woman's like rotten tomatoes. So how is the smell of sex like magnolia and incense? A man dressed in only a pair of black slacks and a tie, no shirt to cover up the broad chest on display, welcomes me. I'll check your coat, miss. Broad black slacks. I love a slack. Yes, thank you, I say, shrugging it out. He hangs it up and returns a hand extended. Oh, right, I hand him my phone. He's got like an extended hand. We have really long fingers. Anyway, his answering smile makes me think I'm not masking my nerves as well as I thought. I'll put your phone right here, he says, opening one of 100 identical security boxes. The code is automatically generated, and you'll get a printed receipt with it. Here you go. Only you know this. Don't lose it. All right, I murmur. Awesome. Now, blatantly she's going to lose it. Or, if you're a sec, oh, she's got a clutch, hasn't she? Oh, she just attaches it to the clutch. It'll be fine. He gives me another encouraging smile, this time tinged with humour. Enjoy yourself, and remember that we're here at any time if you need help or have any questions. What the fucking questions? Yes, excuse me. Where's the chocolate sauce? I want to go and pig this on someone. Thank you. Gripping my clutch tight, I walk into the main space. The first impressions strike me in a flash. White lace and high heels. Drapes of black silk from the ceiling. Men in impeccably fitted suits and dark masks. Damn you, big word. People mangle. Mangle? People are mangled. People mingle. Mingle and mangle. Oh, that's the one mix-up you don't want, isn't it? People mangled. It's a horror movie. People are just everywhere. Bodies died. Mingle. Some standing, some clinging on, some reclining. Reclining on sofas, not clinging onto sofas, because they're being dragged by the murderer as he mangles them. A beautiful woman strolls past me in lingerie. Let's call it lingerie. Let's just do lingerie, because I can't say lingerie. It's the impossible kind. No, sorry, it's the imposing kind, with garters and thigh highs. Well, that's not imposing, is it? That's quite nice. I don't know what's wrong with that. That's not imposing at all. That's how it should be. Champagne, miss? A waiter asks, holding out a tray of flutes. Oh, right. So now they're all in an orchestra, are they? We're just playing flutes. Maybe a pink oboe. Just like a man working the coat check, he's shirtless. So a waiter's just wandering around with musical instruments. Okay, I wonder if they've got some tambourines. Yes, thank you. I murmur. Walking through the throngs of people in a dazed sort of wonder. I wonder if Thigh High was wearing a thong. I think I see people I recognise. It's difficult to tell with masks. Well, that's the whole point of wearing fucking masks, isn't it? Because it's masked people. So, but not impossible. And a few have discarded theirs entirely. One woman is a news anchor, and I've seen her on TV dozens of times. A tall, broad-shouldered man has the face of a football player. He's just got the face of a football player in his hand. She's peeled it off. That's why people are getting mangled. He's just ripped his face off, and he has it there at the party. Does the football player know that someone's got his face? If there'd been more sport interested, his name would have come to me, so she could have phoned the police to say he's got his face. But as it is, I settle for furtive glances his way. fuck that. Bottles of champagne with golden labels line an entire wall. Oh yeah, because that's the sign of good champagne if it's got a good golden label, isn't it? I often think to myself, I'm going to buy champagne. What champagne shall I buy? I know, the one with the golden label. Because that's a sign of good champagne. This is wealth like I've never seen it before. It's a rich person's playground, a study in how the wealthy amuse themselves. When I see it, the performance. There, a raised stage in the middle of a room, and what's taking place on it makes my high school drama club rendition of Macbeth look like child's play. 2 lingerie-clad women circle a man on a chair, his hands in cuffs behind him. One runs proprietary nails over a man's sculptured chest, and the other sliding a hand up his bare thigh. Again, they're going to kill him. Maybe rip his face off. My eyes are glued to the scene, and yet all around me, guests of the gilded room continue to mingle in varying states of undress, as if 3 people aren't currently engaged in a very public foreplay in front of us. This is ridiculous. And yet, all around, a masked woman in her mid-40s. Oh, don't you bloody lock on me, you arsehole. Sorry, a bit angry at my phone today. A masked woman in her mid-40s walks past me, pulling a man along behind her by his tie. She shoots me a triumphant look. The next performance should have pyrotechnics, she says. I give her a weak smile. Just what this party needs, fire. I like you, she calls over her shoulder. Feel free to join us later. Join them? Wow. Well, duh, she's at a sex party. I smile into my champagne and look across the room, hoping to spot more famous people. There is no way my friends will believe me, but I still want to make sure this night turns into the best antidote story possible. My gaze lingers on a man on the other side of the room. Like most men here, he's in a suit, but he's one of the few not wearing a mask. Not speaking to anyone either, he just leans against the wall and watches the performance, with his arms crossed over his chest. Looks like he's sitting this one out. I turn in my empty glass of champagne for a full one and lean against the wall opposite him. Because she's obviously just propping it up for balance. But nothing seems familiar. Oh, crap. There's nothing familiar about him, and yet I can't seem to look away. That because the mask is too tight and she's got a crook in her neck? His gaze snaps to mine, and the laser focus makes it clear he's well aware of me staring. He raises an eyebrow. Yes! I love an eyebrow raise. I love an eyebrow. Anyway, eyebrow raising is brilliant. Yes. My lips curve into the universal sign of hi there. How do your lips curve? What's the universal sign of hi there? It's a smile you give a man in a bar to let him know you want him to come over. It's brazen. Right. I wonder if my friend still says 12. If you're listening, friend, who says 12 to people across nightclubs, is that a thing still? Did you used to do that? Or am I just making it up? We will discuss this at a later luncheon meeting. A group of guests stop in the middle of a room, and it sunders our eye contact. I look down into my champagne. I need to change my phone. With a heart that's suddenly pounding. I'd come here to observe without any plans of participating. But a girl can flirt, can't she? Well, obviously she can. When I see him again, he's no longer alone. A woman runs her hand down his arm in a manner that would be easy to read, even if we weren't at an elite sex party. I push off the wall and take a leap and take a lap of the room. There's a steady pounding beat emanating from the speakers. Heady in its power, more than a few of the mingling guests have moved on from simple conversation. and I passed by a man taking off his partner's bra whilst discussing New York real estate. That's a skill, discussing New York real estate, isn't it? I find a dark corner of a space to retreat to, far away from couples in varying states of undress. I've never watched other people. Well, perhaps it's time for me to declare this little adventure finished. That's when he appears by my side, a crystal tumble. Mr. Tumble in his hand! A crystal tumbler in his hand. Oh God, if only... Mr. Tumble! Oh shit, if Mr. Tumble turned up, that'd be amazing. But no, that's not going to happen. No, he's a clean, wholesome person, and we don't want to go there. Just got lawsuits, I'm sure. Brown hair raises over a strong forehead, and the square of his jaw covered in 2 days' worth of stubble. Well, what's 2 days' worth of stubble? How we dictate it? I want millimetres, please. I don't want 2 days' worth of stubble, because anyone can have different lengths at 2 days. I want millimetres. I want exact dimensions of stubble, please. Up close, it's even harder to look away from him. Well, yeah, because he's nearer, so he takes up more of your field of view, isn't it? Really, if you think about it, if he's further away, he's not so big in your field of view. But if he's really close up, whole field of view. He raises that eyebrow again at me, but says nothing. He just leans against the wall beside me, and we gaze at the crowd in silence. I take another sip of champagne to keep my nerves at bay. Who is he? A media mogul? A mogul? Oh, I love a mogul. Isn't mogul type of waveform? Anyway, right, a celebrity I don't recognise. What? There's even a word here, but what is this word? Section of a political family? The scion? S-C-I-O-N of a political family? Anyone? Scion? For the night, he's a stranger, just like me. So, I ask, watching him through the slitted eyes of my mask, are you planning on introducing yourself? Oh, and we're now... ready to take on chapter 2. Now, what time is it? Oh, look at that. Perfect timing as well. We may as well stop there. Right, let's have a look. Where are we at? Oh, we're there. It's time to go back in. 22 minutes, that'll do, won't it? Or, well, 23 minutes. Are we happy with that? Is that the right length of time? I think we are. I think we've stopped at the right moment. The runners aren't back yet. They all left. So there've been more than that. And I am now going to go in, add my sausage rolls, add my Maltesers, add my packet of crisps, and get on with modifying surface mount resistors on circuit boards and swapping them out. I've already blown off a few. With my heat gun, that is. So yeah, anyway, right. Have a nice day now. Toodle pip.